It's a beautiful day. I am here at the campus of the College of Aspiring Artists with a major announcement. So you may want to take a moment to do some social media. If you know someone who has a talent, aspiring artist, sport, music, podcasting, graphic design, cosmetology, it's the creative economy reloaded. And I want to invite you to join us as we bring the first summit in about 20 years to the Rockefeller Institute, the Winthrop Rockefeller Institute. Give you a moment to gather your family and friends and those who you know want to be in this space. The creative economy is God's economy. Sometimes I say it's the creator's economy. And we have so many people who are gifted and talented. I'm in rural Arkansas, rural America. There's a lot of poverty. And so often we talk about getting people out of poverty into a wealth creation. The biblical outline talks about God gives us power to get wealth. We see people making money with their creative gifts and talents. But how do we make it real from Arkansas across America? Well, the creative economy is the way up and the way out into the market space. So I want to make sure that you can get some good information today. We're getting ready for a summit, the College of Aspiring Artists NIL Summit. It's going to be at the Winthrop Rockefeller Institute, Pettigene Mountain in Arkansas. It's a beautiful resort. It's a beautiful resort where people from all over the nation, you know the name Winthrop Rockefeller. And so that means something all within itself. We've been fortunate to have the Institute for March 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And this is going to be a time that we huddle. It's going to be a time that you'll see professionals, sport, entertainment, lawyers, NIL, which is name, image, likeness, a very important dimension, attribute, new program that's in college sports. I want to say to those who are listening, we're moving it from college sports into the high schools, and not just sports. We're moving it into the space where creative gifts and talents. Say you are a member of a band, you're a member of the choir, the theater. You've got a great concept to create a design. You're using your social media skills to bring your creative gift and talents into the market space. Well, you need to understand branding. You need to understand marketing and the business of the entertainment industry. That's what our summit is all about. I'm so excited. I've been with the creative economy since 2006. The Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation, the Arkansas two-year colleges, the Arts and Science Technology Program. These are key program partners that did the 3-year study. And the reports have been so valuable to me and to others. And it's about time that we bring the new summit, the new program. I call it the Creative Economy Reloaded. Got some good things, especially beyond the pandemic. The pandemic created a lot of chaos to a degree. People who were not able to tour and perform, they started doing digital work, and the digital work allowed them to create different content, different mediums and channels are open now for the creative talents to be broadcast. You know, it used to be, you would think you had to go to a 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 seat auditorium or a gym to have an audience that would support you. But now, through digital technology, you can take a program like this, talk to people who really want to incubate, monetize, and be a part of a growing network. This is the creative economy reloaded. If you're innovative, if you're a visionary, and you want to study coursework, yes, you need to understand your talent, your gift, your product from concept to creation. But you also want to know how to get into a network where you're monetizing, your skills are more polished and perfected, and you can demonstrate your true marketability. That's the creative economy. And so today, I wanted to announce and give you an opportunity to register for what's coming March 23rd through the 25th. The Creative Economy NIL, name, image, likeness. I get a joy out of breaking that down because when I think about the NIL, I think about, first of all, whose name is most important? Well, in the kingdom of God, we would say his name. But in the name that he has given, he's also created in his image, his name, his image, and likeness. Well, that's NIL. That's before it came forth within the last 3 years. So I want those of you particularly who know you are valuable. And in today's marketplace, so many people want to devalue, they want to disrespect and disregard. But your creative gift, your creativity has a good space and a good place in the creative economy. So like in track and field, they say runners take your place. I'm saying to you, creative talents, gifts, innovative idea, creators, take your place. It's time to move. And it's time to move now. I'm going to come back over the next few days and we're going to tell you how you can get scholarships to this resort. It's spring break for many people, the 23rd of March through the 25th of March. It's spring break. We timed it that way. One of the things that I'm looking at today in the college arena, particularly sports, college is the new pro. It's the new pro. There was a time you had to go into a professional league to get $1 million, $2 million, 3, 4, 5, the $1 million purse, bag, whatever you want to call it. But today in college sports, there are many collegiate athletes who are getting that NIL, name, image, likeness, that partner, that underwriter, that sponsor that looks at that talent and says, look, you're doing something good in life. And we want to support your career as you are aspiring and progressing. And I think the workforce needs an expansion, innovative, creative gifts. You know, some young people, 16 years old, you can work fast food, you can work in mom and pop. That's not a negative thing. But what if you have a gift and a talent that's ready to go into incubation? You learn the business of that arena. You learn about marketing. You learn about contract negotiations. You learn about the media. You learn about the business of you, how you are a business, how you are an enterprise. Isn't it time for a 16 to 24-year-old? We see so much negativity, people saying, you know, you dropped out of school. Well, sometimes the school didn't have what you wanted. You know, this whole concept of education in a traditional matriculation, sometimes the courses are good, but they don't have all the coursework that you need to match your passion, your purpose as a creative talent, as an innovative and a visionary thinker, forward-thinking creatively. So that's the coursework, that's the practicum, that's the creative economy. So in Arkansas, as we launch this creative economy NIL new model, the dates again, March 23rd through the 25th. You can go to the College of Aspiring Artists NIL Summit and you'll see how you can register and be a part. Let me come back to the sports model. I talked about college as a new pro. One of the talents that we've seen from a professional league, Deion Sanders. We saw him in professional sports, football, and baseball. But we saw him start working with his own family, his children at high school. And then he moved into the college coaching arena, made a big foray into that, and then moved from one college program to where he is now, the Colorado Buffaloes. And if you've been keeping up with college sports, he's done a great work. One of the mottos is, you got to believe. And I want to say that to you, you got to believe in your talent, you got to believe in your gift, and you've got to believe that programs like our summit and our network and our association is a game changer. So Deion Sanders, working with his sons, working with adopted sons, young men as he calls them, that are part of a family. And when I see negative reports on people who are in the South or who are in other metropolitan areas who are getting in trouble, I think about Jay-Z. I think about him as a young guy growing up in the projects with a hustle. Somebody stole a piece of his jewelry. He said, not today. He went after them. And before he did something that was damnable, he saw it was good to want to get something out of life. It was good to want to have valuables. So what happened was he transformed himself into the hustle of music. Warren Buffett saw him moving up the ladder and wanted to have a conversation with him. This was 2010. I documented that and saw how that Warren Buffett dialogue brought Jay-Z and Beyonce into a new league. Now the billionaire. And I'm saying today that our young people who are gifted and talented in Arkansas, across America, we're about to put you in the workforce, about to get you into a place and a space where you can monetize your gift and your talent. So save the date. All right, March 23rd through March 25th, we're going to be at the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation. I'm inviting coaches. Who should attend? Coaches from high school, coaches at the college level. Also, counselors. You should have people in the corporate sectors. Think about Shark Tank. Now, putting this one in a quarterback sneak. These talents need investors. They need monies to move about as they become more expert, as they become more marketable. They're going to need wardrobes. They're going to need image. They're going to need a lot of things that help them to be out front and in a place where they can be distinguished as great talent as they move into greater stats, greater profiles, greater outcomes. I can see it as a visionary, and I've seen it for a long time. So the wait is over. So who should attend? Parents, you should be there. You should be there with your children so that that talent that's in the band, that talent that's in the sports program, when it's time for their agent and manager to start looking at them, well, they don't have to move you to the side because you're right there saying, hey, I understand the business side. And if you look at people like Jalen, you look at other major talents that have agents that come from their community and their families, this is the new day. This is the new way up and the new way out into the market space. So I'm Arthur L. Hunt Jr. We're talking about a program that I've been working with quite some time. I spent many years in the professional music marketing industry with television networks. But today, my passion is new talent development, incubation, monetizing. Who else should attend the summit? I mentioned a little bit about a Shark Tank. I think the day has come for our network to offer contracts and new deals for talent. Some of you will eventually have your own labels. You will eventually have your own enterprises. But along the way, how important and how advantageous would it be for you to get an investor? This whole process is about earning, learning, getting paid, then how money finances the literacy, the financial literacy piece. You're going to get up close and personal, successful, and sustainable careers. So this is your invite. I'm going to come back later in the week, but I wanted to do this on campus today to let you know something big, B-I-G, is happening in the ARK. And that is the Creative Economy Reloaded. March 23rd through 25th. Bring members of your family, coaches, mentors, counselors, ministers, mayors, because you want to know how this works in your city. Space is limited. That's not exaggerating. We'll do a larger conference in the summer, but this is to bring stakeholders and those who want to be in the front line as pioneers, what we call the innovative team that will help to shape, model this for now and generations to come. All right, I'm going to sign off. I may have a question or so from one of the creative talents as a part of the network. Aubrey Moss is here. Aubrey, this is a very important day for me. Sometimes I think I hit 100. Sometimes I think I may hit 75. But wherever I am now in the grade, I want you to know that I appreciate you and what you're doing. I'm holding up a newspaper. It's the front page of the Dumas Clarion. I did a presentation on our digital arts technology campus that we're building out in Dumas. Yeah, a lot of things can be online, but this is a dream to bring people through a READI program, R-E-D-I. READI is Rural Economic Development Innovation. We were awarded the READI grant, and we see a campus in Arkansas that will incubate, showcase, promote, market, 3-story complex, lots of good things that we'll bring from a campus perspective, showcasing the artists, recording the artists, film, a legacy center where legacies are born and created. The front page, you see me, and on the back page, I got a sneak preview. How can you make the front and the back page of a local paper? Only God can do that. Well, the back of this, you see a picture of myself and the Honorable Mayor Frank Scott. We were doing a special event at a Hot Springs theater, and he joined as we were looking at helping young men and women pursue their careers. This happened right after a mass shooting in Dumas. We had a mass shooting, and 27 people were shot in Dumas. One was killed. And we had a huddle called the 7M Huddle. The M stood for a movement, stood for men, it stood for mayors, it stood for ministers. Well, you got it. And Mayor Frank Scott was our keynote speaker. There's a lot of things that we're doing. We're inviting the real deal stakeholders to come and show the strength of the creative economy. From what happened in 2006, those studies, 3-year, it brings a lot of value. It brings a lot of information. Now we're bringing this information to the update, to the reload. And I'm saying to you, our model is unique. It is unique. It is of God. It is for his people. It is not limited to a genre. It's about those who really want to bring the best of themselves, the building of their brand, their identity, into a place and a space called the creative economy. You can expect this program to roll out in the summer and in the fall of 2025. You'll want to make sure that you are enrolled in one of the member schools, high schools, and colleges that the program is allowing new talents, sports, creative talents, graphic designers, architects, cosmetology, whatever you want to pursue. There's something in the coursework and in the creative economy for you. This is Arthur L. Hunt Jr. I'm going to sign off, share and post this, and remember, registration is limited. You've got 3 days. I'll tell you, it's a $500 registration for the 3 days. You get gourmet food. Oh my God, great food. You can spend time at the retreat, at the resort, with those who come with you. You can learn about the business of the creative economy. If you only want to come one day, that Monday, you can be there all day. You get all your meals. That's $250. This type of conference in major markets is a $3,000 plus. For the certifications that you're going to get, this is a unique moment and opportunity. Space is limited. The College of Aspiring Artists NIL Summit, that's all you got to do. You go to Humanitix and you'll register, and you'll make yourself happy, and you will make God happy as well. I'll be back with more posts throughout the week. Please share and post, register today.